Guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be reviewing Huda's latest launch and her new palette, which is the Naughty Nude, which is I think an extension to her new nude palette, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited about it. So first of all, let's talk through the product. This is how the packaging looks like. Obviously it's the extension, like the second volume of her new nude palette. So I've got both the products here with me. So if I compare them as per packaging, obviously the packaging has changed a lot. This one is a cardboard sort of a packaging and this one is like plasticky. So this packaging is like the one we saw in Mercury Retrograde, and this one is like her old Desert Dust and Rose Gold Remastered, all those cardboard packages. If we talk about the color story of this palette, it is obviously a bit more on the warmer side. Let me just show you both the palettes side by side. So the first palette is more of a pinky purpley color nudes, and this one is more on the darker warmer side. This is a very cool tone palette and this is a warm tone palette. This is with all your browns and golds and stuff, and here you can find some pinks and purples. So this shade Slippery right here has got everyone talking. This shade is like, it's like little pearls of pigments in a gel sort of a clear base. I don't know, I felt very weird touching it because it's too soft, but this is supposed to be a topper to give that glossy look on your eyeshadow. So this is how the shade looks like. It's very glossy. Yeah, it's very glossy. But I don't know how I feel about this shade just yet. So for this video, along with this eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using a few other new release products. Not the ones released just now, but this year, like the Clean Genie and the Honey Balm Moisturizer, the 4 Filter Foundation. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I've just washed my face, and for moisturizer I'm going to be using the Wishful Honey Balm Moisturizer. It has got some really good products in it, like lavender, honey, niacinamide and turmeric. It's Honey Balm Jelly Moisturizer. It has got like a purple hint to it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not purely white, but it's like a light purpley shine to it. It's a gel-based moisturizer and it feels so amazing on the skin. I really like. There's a light smell as well. I'm not gonna review the Honey Balm just yet because I think you need to use it for a few days to tell how the product is, but I feel really good on my skin. Very moisturized, like drenched in moisturizer, really good. So for primer, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty primer. It's the new water jelly primer. It also comes in this plasticky thing. You have water jelly written on one side and then you have the directions to apply and the ingredients written on the packaging. This one is a water-based primer. This looks just like the foundation bottle, the liquid foundation, and the cool part is that it comes with a pump, so that's really good. And let's see, this is, oh, it's cold, it's water-based. It actually instantly mattifies your face. It's like a layer on top of your skin, which is so good. And to be fair, I really thought this is going to be thick consistency looking at the bottle, because it looks like it's going to be thick but it's very lightweight. For foundation, I'm going to be using another latest release from Huda Beauty, which is the Huda Beauty 4 Filter Foundation Stick. I am just gonna apply I really like the packaging and how it opens and closes, but I'm just gonna apply it all over my face. I think this is a shade darker, but it's fine. This foundation blends like magic. You don't really have to work a lot with it. It's really effortless and it has a very skin-like finish. Very natural finish if you like natural finish. I am more of a full coverage foundation person, but I think this is also pretty decent. I'm gonna talk about the foundation towards the end. Let's see how the rest of my makeup sits on it. And now we are going to move on to concealer. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the Overachiever concealer, really old one. I liked it at one point and then I just stopped liking it for some reason. I like the LA Girl Pro Conceal and the MAC one. This is also like slightest of product goes a very long way. For powder, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder. You really need very little of this. I usually take it on my same sponge and then I dab it on my hand for the excess powder to come out, and then whatever is left, I just place it very lightly. And you can obviously use this powder bag, just take it back on the sponge, it comes back, but then it'll be light, not too much. I am in the shade Pound Cake for the powder. As Huda hasn't come up yet with a brow product, so I'm going to do my brows off camera and be right back for my eyes. Now for eyes, of course, I'm going to be using the Naughty Nude palette. So I am going to be going in with the shade Rough first, and I'm going to put it all over my lid. Next, I am going to be taking the shade Naughty, which is this warm brown sort of a shade, and I'm gonna put it on my outer crease. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Please Me, and I'm gonna put it all over my lid, like basically the center part. It's a very brownish sort of a glitter shade. Now I'm gonna take this amazing gold shade Tantric and I'll pop it on the center of my lid. Now I'm gonna take the shade Spicy, which is this one. It's like a burgundy shade, and I'm gonna put it in my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Flower Power, and I am gonna pop it in my inner corners and on my brow bone. Now I'm gonna put the eyeliner. I think I'm just gonna put, I'm not sure if I want to. I think I'll just put a bit of light liner. So I've done my eyeliner, I've done my bronzing and blush. I think the camera is tilted. So I've done my eyeliner, I've done my bronzing and blush. I've not used the Huda Beauty bronzer because I don't have it and she doesn't have a blush. So I've just used whatever I had. Now I'm going to move on to highlighter. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty 3D Face Highlighter Palette. I think I'm going to be using the shade Tahiti, which is this one, for highlighting my face. Now for mascara, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. So I'm going to first use the volume side. I am personally not a very big fan of this. I've said it earlier in my videos as well. I like the Bad Girl Bang one. Today I don't know why it's working fine, but last time it wasn't like this when I used it. I'm gonna use the other side, which is the curl and length side. It has got a curved brush, which is gonna make it easier for you to lengthen. It's not that bad. It's really a good mascara. I don't know why I've not been using it, but I still love Bad Girl Bang a lot. I don't know why. For lashes, again, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty lashes. It's the Samantha number 7, and I am going to be using the Huda Beauty lash glue. So my lashes are all done. I'm just going to use the pencil liner from this side and just go over my band so that it doesn't look separate. And now I'm gonna go in with lipstick. So for lipstick, I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty lip contour in the shade Trendsetter and the lipstick in Interview. So this is my finished look. I absolutely love how the products have set in on my face. Yeah, I think I'm pretty impressed, and the sad part is sometimes the makeup turns out so good and you have nowhere to go, which absolutely is a bummer. So my final verdict on the products, I absolutely love the water jelly and the honey balm. I think I need to use it a bit more to tell the difference if it's making any to my skin. Okay, so for foundation, I think it's a really, first of all, the packaging, it's wonderful and it's so travel friendly. You don't have to carry a big bottle of foundation, so I feel this is really good. And I like the design as well of the packaging. It looks like luxurious and it's all good and sturdy. I feel the foundation is really good. It blends like magic. It leaves you with a very natural looking foundation and not a full coverage. You can of course build it up as much as you want. I think it's a really good one if you want to invest in a stick foundation, because so far it didn't break anywhere and it didn't shift anywhere. So the problem with stick foundation is that I've used some of them in the past and I really didn't like it much because they start to break after a point, but this is pretty much settled. So I think I give a big go to the 4Filter stick foundation. So now let's talk about the Naughty Nude palette. Every time I try to do this happens. I can't open it. Obviously wonderful packaging, and the color story is also great. There's great pigment payoff, as in whatever product you pick up on your brush on your finger, it just goes as it is on your face. There's very little to no fallout. This can be your everyday palette if you are more of a brown, warm nudes kind of a person. If you like warm tones in general, I think this is your go-to palette. And of course this is a bit pricey, but Black Friday is around the corner, so keep an eye. This is, I think on a lot of websites this goes down to 20%, 30%, so it's like £58 in the UK, but you might get it for 44, 43. If you have student discount, you can apply that as well. So yeah, but just keep an eye if you want it. So for clearing my makeup off, I'm going to be using the Visual Clean Genie. It's made up of green tea extract and cherry blossoms and stuff like that. Really good stuff. This is a cleaning butter. I've never used it, so I'm going to use it for the first time today. Of course, I'm going to share my review how this is, and I'm going to top it up with the YoGlow enzyme scrub. It is made up of pineapple enzyme, papaya enzymes, AHA and BHA. This is my 4th bottle, so I don't think I have to say anything about it. This is the best face scrub ever. There was a phase, I think during the summers, it didn't work out for me, and then I started using it again in winters and autumn. So now it's fine, but I think it didn't work out for me during the summers. I don't know why. I started having like peel off skin type something, but for now I think it's working fine for me. So I'm gonna use it after the Clean Genie. So for Clean Genie, I feel it is also very nice product. It melts your makeup like magic, and you can obviously top it up with Wishful, the YoGlow, and it leaves your skin so soft and so fresh. So yeah, this is it for this one. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Comment down below which product got you the most excited. Don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified every time I post a new video, and I shall see you very soon. Bye.